please, for the person on your mind today. Let's have a look. What's the tea? It's a blunt deck. Dirt digging. Okay, has somebody been blaming you, shaming you because of their own guilt and their own regret? Okay. Has your ex been digging the dirt? You know, playing the blame game I'm getting here. It's as if they've done something that they're not proud of. Okay, but instead of facing it, at some point, they might have stopped now, but at some point they were trying to dig the dirt on you and claim that you were the problem in some shape or form. Now, I believe they still have feelings for you. Before I pull any more cards, before I do anything else, I feel that in this case, for you today, this person's like claiming that it's your fault and you've done this, and you know, let's just dump all the blame on you because they are so goddamn guilty and they know it. Okay, they know it. They know they're in the wrong. Okay, they know they're in the wrong. Let's just have one more. Okay, drama starter. Yeah, they said you started it all, didn't they? Okay, very specific today if this is for you. It's somebody who basically said you started all the drama and you were the problem and it all went wrong because of you and blah-de, 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 blah. Okay, it wasn't you. It wasn't you. Okay, I'll tell you why in a minute. I'm just going to get this deck out and just while I shuffle, okay, I'm just going to give these a shuffle. Just while I'm shuffling, I hope you're okay, especially if you've had all this thrown at you. Okay, just keep going, keep strong, keep being you. Don't dim your light for anybody. In fact, the more people tell you to dim your light, just turn the volume up a bit, all right? Just keep turning that volume up. If you'd like a reading, just click on the title of the video. Links are below in the description box, all on the website, and check out the free relationship report as well. Okay. They just, you know, they blamed you, okay? They blamed you because they don't want to face their own issues. I don't know what they've been doing. I don't know what they've been doing. Yeah, they just ran off. It's the escaping card, so it's the energy of somebody who just literally legged it, or they blocked you, or they pushed you away, okay? This is so common. People will block, ghost, take no responsibility. But then they'll go a step further because they know they're in the wrong. And this is so, so true, okay? Always bear this in mind. Then they will say that you've started the drama. So not only have they run off, blocked you, completely left you to your own devices, usually flailing around wondering what the hell happened, they then will say that you started it. So yeah, I feel your ex has been trying to dig some dirt, trying to get some information on you, claiming that you're X, Y and Z, as I always say. But the reason I know that they still have feelings for you, and that the guilt is eating them away, okay? What they're claiming about you is bullshit. You know it, but more than that, they know it, okay? The guilt I'm hearing is eating them up alive, okay? Now, if they didn't love you in this energy or still have feelings for you, they might have walked away and blocked you and pushed you away. But then the separation would have just, you would have just been separated. You would have done what you had to do. If you live together, you know, you have to divvy it up, and you know, whatever happens during these difficult times. But I tend to find that people who start dirt digging, usually the one that's, you know, blocked, ghosted, is because they know they are wrong. Now, sometimes it can be someone who's totally narcissistic and has no idea that they're in the wrong. And with those sort of people, you might as well just leave them be. You know, it's almost, I think for me, the easiest way I can describe a narcissist without going into the science and all the rest of it is, it's like they don't have a part in them. You know, like as humans, we've got fingers, you know, and eyes and all the rest of these bits we've got attached to us. They don't have the bit in them that makes them think they've ever done anything wrong. It's just not physically there. It's switched off, you know, damaged. People aren't born narcissistic. It's a learned behaviour. It goes way back. But unless they're going to take any responsibility, trust me, you will spend many years trying to change somebody who is not going to change because you believe it's you that is the problem, because that's how they make you believe. Okay, this person knows they've done wrong. Okay, they know they've done wrong. Some more cards, please, Spirit. Right. I feel this is the same energy. I think I got it yesterday or the day before. I can never remember. You feel better off, and you've got a different perspective on this now. Okay, you're feeling better off, more alive and happier because you've got more clear headspace. Okay, a message here from Spirit to you, a very specific message, is your ex was digging the dirt, blaming, shaming and claiming you were, you know, the worst person to ever crawl planet Earth. Take no notice. Please take no notice. Okay? You know, and I know you shouldn't generalise, but sometimes they will just drive you mad. Okay? But Spirit wants you to know that you did get distracted by this shaming, this dirt digging, you know, the back and forth, because it's natural to want to defend yourself. I mean, don't get me wrong, you don't have to take things lying down, okay? But all I would say from experience is pick some battles wisely. Don't pick every battle with this person. Doesn't matter what they're claiming you are, okay? It really does not matter. Just leave them be, unless it is something you really have to. Now, obviously, there are some things, yeah, you do, and you should come out fighting. But I'm just getting an energy here of somebody who's thrown so many bits at you, okay, like the scatter machine. So you've got this, that, and this and that, and in the end, you don't know where you're focusing your energy, okay? But Spirit says you were distracted, but that change is coming for you, and I can see that because you are better off and happier. Okay. Now they still have feelings for you, and this is a general read, so you might want to speak to this person, you might not want to, okay, but this is just the energy that I'm picking up on, that it was the scatter approach. They claimed this, they claimed that, but they do still have feelings for you, okay? What is going on in this ex's energy, please? Love triangle. Yeah. Okay, it's there. I can't not read it. It's come out. You saw me shuffle. Third parties, multiple lovers, choices. So, fake flexing. They're fake. Somebody's fake. It could be the third party that's fake. Okay, I'm going to get my tarot deck out in a minute. Do you know, I just saw that and I shuffled and there it is. Spirit saying, no, Keeley, we showed you that card for a reason. Yeah. In your ex's environment, there is a love triangle that is fake. Now, it could be your ex that's fake. It could be the third party that's fake, okay? It could even be, and I'm going to say it, the third party was encouraging the dirt digging. The third party, who probably believed everything your ex told them, by the way, could have been encouraging the dirt digging, okay? There's somebody in that energy your ex is in who likes to act fancy, show off, flash the cash, as they say, okay? But it's all fake. I'm just hearing leave them to it. I really am hearing that today. Just leave them to it. Leave them to it. It'll all come crumbling down. I'll tell you why, because that word fake means fake. Okay. Moving on. Thank you, next. Yeah, I've got a feeling that your ex is going to crawl back into your messages at some point, or try and crawl back into your messages. That's what I got at the beginning, that they feel guilty, okay? But there's also an element of an energy that, are you still available? But yeah, they want to move on from the third party, okay? Let's get my tarot deck out. Oh, my tarot deck. Let's see. Let's get a tarot card. Environment, please. Yeah, Three of Cups, third party. It's perishing. I said the word, it's perishing. Okay. The good times are ending. Yeah, it was all really exciting, new, faking, flashing, maybe fancy meals, going out, partying, swinging off the chandelier, you know, that kind of energy, but it's burnt out. It's burnt out. It's ending. It's ending. Yeah, Three of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay, Nine of Wands. Yeah, Three of Pentacles in the reverse. Basically, it could be the third party as well, but definitely in your ex's energy, somebody's looking at doing other things. The attention is not focused in that environment anymore. Somebody in your ex's environment, them or the third party, are looking at other options. And I believe based on financial decisions, okay? Nobody really wants to do the work anymore. It's almost like a metaphor. It's like a building site. You know, somebody might put 3 bricks up and then it gets knocked down, okay? I'm not convinced your ex has learned from their mistakes. Okay, I'm not convinced that they've learned their mistakes, but it's a very, very unstable foundation. There could be a lot of excess in that environment with the Three of Pentacles in the reverse and the Three of Cups. So there's excess. There's too much of something, which causes an environment to become unstable, up and down, in and out. Okay, let us now see what your ex would say to you. Okay, what would they say to you? I'm still trying to get a feel if I actually trust what they're up to, really. I ran because I wasn't ready for you. Okay. I'm in love with you. I was selfish and stuck in my ego. Okay. I did feel some guilt, like I said at the beginning. I did feel they were feeling guilty. And that's possibly one of the reasons, the dirt and claiming that you'd done it all, you know, whatever they claimed you'd done. I feel they realise now that they didn't, okay? They're definitely looking back at memories of you. I regret what I did to you. So there would be one hell of an apology, all right? My only caveat is the environment that they're in and that third party energy, okay? Now this is general. You will know. I'm going to say here, all right, if you know it's a third party that was the fake one, that was flexing the cash, and, you know, the one that liked to be seen to be somebody, but once you scratch the surface, they're just pretty shallow, and there's no soul to them. They don't really have any love in them, and, you know, they'd run you over with a bus before they'd help you, kind of thing. Then okay, there's that your ex probably is feeling regret, but you might say to me, no, Keeley, that is my ex. They're the one that's fake, okay? It's this moving on card, you know, it's like throwaway energy. And with the Three of Pentacles in the reverse, it's like somebody who just doesn't learn. They don't put all their energy in it. And the moment it gets difficult, they're on. They don't finish what they've started, okay? And I just find that a little bit, and also Three of Cups, you have has your ex had flings before? Or it doesn't always have to be a third party where they've gone to somebody else. And I always say this, if it bothers you that they just say people are friends, or they're chatting to a friend, and if that bothers you, then you don't have to accept it just because somebody else says you do. This is your life. We're all different. Some people, they don't care, but some people they do. But you must always have what makes you happy. Okay, you've got nothing to prove. You are whole, complete and perfect just the way you are, okay? Even if you did nothing, you are still perfect. I think that's important. So let me see what the best possible outcome is going to be. Let's get this tarot deck out. What's the best possible outcome, please, with this situation at the moment? Is anything going to shift? The Star. Yeah, Star, Eight of Wands in the World. Okay. Yeah, the Star is a card of reconciliation, happy times. Someone, wants to come back and make long-term plans with you. The Eight of Wands is a card of communication, okay? It's emails, it's messages, it's WhatsApp, it's Messenger. The events move at a fast pace with the Eight of Wands. Delays are over, and you will find many things happen at once, okay? You will learn some new information that really changes something here, linked into what we've been talking about. Now the World's here, so the world talks that the ex thinks you are their world, okay, and everything is wonderful. But sometimes for me, the world in a reading where two people are separated, especially if you've been separated for a wee while, it means that cycle's closed out, but you are happy with that. You know that you did your best, you're content, you forget and forgive, okay, and you close the cycle out. Now, if your person's been claiming stuff about you, digging dirt, and there's a load of drama in your energy at the moment, then do not worry, because the Star and the World means you will be successful. The World is completion, it is success. So just hang on in there. And I do keep hearing this, just pick your battles. If somebody's scattering your energy, they're doing it on purpose, because you can't think straight, okay? Pull it back. The cards are saying that. And if you don't want this person, then the Star means, you are going to have some really happy times. You've got some positive, optimistic times coming in, and you're on the right path as well, which I think is very important. So take away that from this reading. Your heart and soul knows, okay, not the ego. Whatever it is that you want, the Star is a manifestation card, okay? It is also a card of soulmates. It is a massive card for reconciliation. But with the World there, it can also mean that this cycle's over for you, and you've got some positive times coming in. You're literally going back to the Fool in the tarot, where you have a new beginning, a new start, a fresh start, lots of happy times and lots of positive energy, okay? I just want to see one more, don't know why, one more message. Yeah, it's your ex. They're going to also say to you, reminiscing, I miss our inside jokes and you made me realise my flaws, okay? But as I say in every reading I do, you create your own reality. We all do. What I perceive to be one thing, you would perceive to be something different, okay? So your thoughts, how you see yourself, and the story you're telling will churn out, okay? I feel they regret the claims they made, all right, to a certain level. I'm not totally convinced that they're completely stable or they're in a stable energy. Now that doesn't mean to say they don't love you, okay? It's just the question, do you need to rescue anybody? Especially when you've had dirt thrown at you and people have been digging things up just to blame you so that they can get what they want or justify their own actions. All right, anyway, I'm going to leave you to it. I love you very much. Take care. You're on the pedestal, always on the pedestal. Okay, love you. Bye.